Okay. We'll turn off the fog of war as well, so we can see what he's dealing with, and turn on the territories. Do you want the territories on? Yeah, I think it'll be better to see who's going to be coming from where.
Okay, so we will just, or can I just comment or what I see, or
Yeah.
do you have any idea what?
I mean, it's whatever you think. If you see anything that he's doing wrong, anything you think.
Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another war selection video. Today I have a bit of a different video. We are going to be looking at a replay from a guy called Bravo Mike. He mentioned that he was not sure why he was struggling so much with his economy in the later stages of the game, and well, I've got into a call with Marmelaaada, one of the pro players of war selection. We're of course going to be looking at why your eco is not running properly, and hopefully give you some good advice on what you can change to only make your skills at the game much better. If you'd like your replays to be looked at and reviewed like this, then come and join the Discord Kingdom and join in with everything else that's going on in there too. More information will be in the description for that, but let's go ahead and get into the video. Just one thing I will mention, and that I did not know, is that my Discord push to talk button actually made a sound every single time I pressed it in the recording, so I'm really sorry for that. I will do my best to make it less annoying, and will definitely make sure it's changed for next time. But apart from that, I really do hope you enjoy this video.
Alright, so right from the beginning he's doing one big mistake, and that's not start to building house. So he will get supply blocked, and I think this is his biggest mistake at the beginning of the game, because he will lose a lot of time at his altar, and basically he's losing like 3 workers with this supply block.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that he's not getting enough workers for food, and his food will go down to 0 quite a lot, and that's also slowing down his worker production. So at the end, just from the beginning of the game, he's losing like 5 to 10 workers.
And that's slowing him down, especially for the long run, isn't it, in the game?
Yeah, his echo will be much weaker than should be in the middle of the game. Now he's 0-0 even for wood. For wood is okay if he's not supply blocked, but he should definitely get at least 8 workers for food. And also he should build his warehouse closer to the berries and distribute workers to the individual berries so they are not blocking each other. So now even his workers are walking a lot, and that's he's losing efficiency.
I see what you mean. I mean, I agree with what he's done here, because obviously he's tried to utilise the warehouse for the wood as well with his berries, but like you said, you need the warehouse to be as close to as many berries as you can, so they are, dropping off as fast as they can for that eco to stay up. So yeah, I think you're right there. It needs to be, with only a little bit of wood there, the warehouse needs to be a lot closer.
If you are lucky with your spawn, you can get the berries, like 3 individual berries, like line up, and you can place the warehouse right next to them, so your workers are not walking at all. Okay, now finally he started using his scout. I think he should also do it much faster, just to scout his area around. Maybe he can get some deers, snipe them with the bulwark.
Yeah, look, here comes one now.
Or he's also like next to the sea, so he can scout for the fish.
Yeah, he's not utilising the deer. Like here, he's got the deer, 2 deers in his.
Yeah, he should kill them and get the food. It's a big boost of food actually. And also he is 200 plus wood, so he should do something with this. He should start building altar, temple, or maybe fight pit if he wants to be aggressive, but definitely something. He should not get 300 wood for nothing.
No, exactly. He needs to have some sort of defence as well, just in case anything does come early on, especially in a free-for-all game, because you don't know who's around you. He hasn't scouted yet, so I mean he's just about to scout his first enemy now.
Okay, now his 500 wood, he could basically build the temple for this.
Yeah, instant build as well, yeah.
Can you check his warehouse if he take any upgrades? Okay, so he did the wood upgrade. That's good.
That is good. I mean, I don't really agree with wasting time for the berry picking upgrade because you do get enough food without it.
Yeah, me too. I also don't do that.
Do you do that for double population? Do you do?
No,
No, you don't.
no.
Fair enough. All right. Cool.
I know there are players who are doing it, like X Factor, for example, is doing it. I think almost in every game. But me personally, I have never done it. He has a very nice spawn actually.
It is. It's quite closed off.
So he has iron and he has a lot of wood around his around his temple. And he's going what? He's going Asia.
Yep, going up to Asia. And it's before 5 minutes in the game, so it's good timing as well. He's doing it at about the right time in the game to go up, I think.
Yeah, it's not late. It's definitely not late. But with just check his amount of wood, he could done it. He could have done it much sooner, and he would be much sooner in the bronze.
Yeah, that's true, but do you agree with building more workers in the Stone Age? Because, of course, it's only 9 seconds rather than, I think, 11. Do you think it's worth staying in that Stone Age a little bit longer for those extra workers, or just go?
Yes, it's good, but you should utilize the wood somehow. So he should build some fight pits, for example.
Yeah, I agree.
Because now he has a lot of resources and he's not using them at all. And I think also he should get more food, because his resources are not balanced. He's getting too much wood and he will run out of food, I think, quite soon.
And like we said earlier, because of how far away his warehouse is from the berries, now he's only got a few left. It's taken a while for that eco to go up when it should be, 500, 600 food at this point.
Okay, now so his bronze. What is he doing when he reached bronze?
Okay. Instantly goes for... See, I don't think he has enough food for that.
Yeah, he will get blocked. This is a mistake. So he's on the island, so his first priority should be to... what I would do, that I would try to fish as soon as possible. I would not even build a poultry yard as first. Okay, now he's getting shipyard, so it's nice. But yeah, he's blocked, he has 0 food. He has basically no food income.
Yeah, I mean, he's got enough population at the moment for the fishing boats, and he can build towers now, so he's got that defense in case anything does come. He needs to, yeah, he could have waited an extra minute for that population upgrade, definitely.
Yeah. And also, if I would play AFA and I would be as close as he is, I would be really worried to get Warrior Rush, for example. And he has no towers and no production buildings whatsoever. So I would be really worried in his place to be attacked very soon. So he should also be more cautious about this. Maybe he blocked his entrance. I'm not sure if it's fully blocked. I would say on the right side there is an entrance to his base. So yeah, I would be really worried.
Yeah, I would be as well, and he hasn't even got, 2 or 3 towers around just so he can hide those workers if anything does come. Oh, he's got 1, but that's not enough.
Okay, so now he's producing more and more workers, which is fine. You should always do it. Your elder's house should never be idle. But yeah, he should definitely add some production buildings.
Yeah, definitely some sort of defense, and he's got his population now. So his eco's looking good now, but he's wasted. The past 2 minutes have been wasted because of that population upgrade, I think.
Yeah.
We're starting to produce the buildings now.
Okay, so he's making some barracks. He's also making stables. Is it stable or is it stable?
Stable as Asia.
I don't know. I would probably not do it. I would not try to get 2 units in the same time, 2 type of units. As Asia, I would usually go for something like heavy spears / archers. It's also fine to go for Ronins, for example. I've seen a lot of people use it, or archers. I mean horse archers. But I would not recommend to mix it together.
No, and that's exactly what he's doing here. He's getting both horse archers and is it Ronin for Asia, you said? Yeah, and then as well as a few spearmen. So I agree with you, sticking to you know, just archers for defense, spears for attacking, and then pushing with both is ideal. But horses, if you're going to use horses, stick to horses because of how much population they take.
Is he taking any upgrade in the barracks? I mean the spear upgrade.
Oh yeah, he is going for it.
Because what I want to say, some of these upgrades they apply only to the units in the age. So this is Bronze Age and Iron Age. And if you spend a lot of resources on different upgrades which you don't use at the end, it's just waste of resources. Yeah, he should like. Okay, now he's making archery ranges, so he's making a little bit of everything. I don't know. I don't like this. I think he should focus on one unit type or one strategy and just go for it. Not try to mix everything together.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it can be good if, you know, you're happy to fall behind on the amount of resources and things, and you know that you can counter anything that gets thrown at you. But like you said, you either stick with archers for defense and spearmen for attacking until you get up to the later ages where more tactics and more strategies can be used.
Also, he's spending a lot of wood on buildings which he's not using. So he built 2 barracks, but he didn't produce any unit from them, and now he has 0 wood and almost 6,000 of wood, which is, yeah, comes back to his economy management. He should balance his economy in a way that he never reaches 0.
Yeah.
So now he has 0 wood. He cannot build more buildings. And can you click on his temple? Okay, now he's getting vision upgrade. Vision upgrade is okay, but this kind of map, it will give him exactly 0 vision.
I know what you mean, because of, I mean, he's tucked in behind 2 players at the moment. There's nowhere for vision to come. I mean, he's got a tower here, so you're not going to get vision past that. I mean, you'll probably get a little bit of red's vision, but then he's got another tower here and it's like walling up. So yeah, you're right. Again, you're not going to get much vision from getting that, so there's not much point.
On this kind of map or in this kind of match, he should prioritize to be in medieval as fast as possible.
Yeah, so instead of the vision, go straight for medieval, right?
Yeah, because, okay, he didn't produce any unit yet, so he's trying like to be medieval or industrial really fast, but at the same time he's slowing himself with this upgrade. Yeah. It's okay to get the vision upgrade, but you should benefit from it. You should increase your territory. But yeah, it won't give him much because his enemy, the blue one, he's also building towers, so it will not give him more vision. And again, his wood eco is very bad.
Yeah, he needs to pop a warehouse here.
He has 7,000 food. He should definitely pull all of his workers from food to wood, like instantly. This is the big mistake.
Forget about the Stone Age workers at this point. When you've got 7,000 food in the Iron Age, you just upgrade them and put them to wood.
Also iron. He's almost 1,000 iron and he doesn't need it. He can pull like half of the workers from iron to wood.
Yeah, he's got 10 on iron, which is a nice amount to have on iron, you know, I mean, but when you see that you've got over 600, 700 iron in the Iron Age, you don't need that much to go up to medieval, so you can take them off. And he is now producing the horses. They're coming in to take up his population.
Can you check his production building? Which upgrades is he taking? Oh wait, he's getting attacked by spears.
Yeah, first attack on some spears. He's only got horses, which die very easily to spearmen.
No, it's interesting that the blue one is pulling off. He could just keep pushing, I think. Because for some reason he's scared of horses.
Yeah, see, Bravo might have done a good thing there by pulling the horses back and blocking up the choke point to his workers. But then if blue was smart, he could just go round.
I think he will definitely survive this attack, but I'm just curious how much damage he can take. his supply blocked. Actually, he's not because he lost some units. But the blue one, for some reason, he's scared. I don't know why. He could just keep destroying the houses. Is he going medieval or not? Okay. So his main building is idle, which is always a bad thing. So he should do something. Either produce workers or going medieval, because he has resources for it. So yeah, I would definitely not wait with that. Also, yeah, building houses with so many workers, it's a problem. They will just block each other. What's the timer? What's the timer in the game?
17 minutes.
Yeah, it's definitely late. Too late for the Iron Age. He should be medieval like 3 minutes in. Because this is why people are getting sniped with Light Knights, for example, because it's 17 minutes and he's still Iron Age. And then, of course, Light Knights can kill your main building in seconds.
Yeah, it is seconds, and you can't do nothing to repair regardless of how many towers you have.
Yeah, so if he wants to improve, he should definitely try to get to the medieval much sooner. And manage his eco better, because still he has too much food and yeah, running out of wood every time.
Yeah, so he's done it now. He's pulled all of the workers off of food now onto his wood, but it is just a little bit too late. If he'd have done it 5 minutes ago when he had 7,000 food, he'd be sitting on a lot more wood at this point. Also, as you start to lose your units, you need to drag them back, exactly like we've done here, just to bring them back to the towers and restack your army.
I think he has to do something about the wood, because in few minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, he will run out of wood on his territory.
Yeah.
And yeah, he has to either get somewhere else.
He needs to branch out a little bit, doesn't he? Just
Yeah, I can imagine that he will move to the red player a little bit, because there is a wall.
right, so he's made it to medieval just under 20 minutes into the game. You know, it should be 15 minutes, you know, you get to medieval around 15 minutes. It should be before that, but around 15 minutes is okay.
Okay, he should definitely take the population upgrade immediately when he reaches medieval. And somehow solve his wood problem, because now he's getting it from stone with Iron Age workers or Bronze Age workers, which that I would never recommend, especially when his wood line is just next to the woods, next to the stone, because the speed, the gathering speed is much lower.
0.9 the gathering speed for Asia, and that's for a Bronze Age worker. And then the production speed for wood, so like normal trees, is 1.2. So it is a big difference in the long run for your economy.
Yeah.
What do you reckon about medieval workers? Do you think they'll be okay with stone?
Well, it's better. It's better, but still I would not recommend.
Right.
If you can mine, or if you can get it from wood, from the trees, then use the tree.
So he needs to upgrade all of his workers though, every single one of them as soon as you go into medieval. I mean, you can leave your Stone Age workers for food if you really want to. I mean, they're just as good all the way up to IR, and then you upgrade them to IR. But he needs to upgrade all of the Bronze Age workers instantly to medieval.
I think his strategy here will be just to move to the IR, and then I think he said that he will be Turkey.
Yeah.
So then with some light cannons he will start to push his territory, maybe kill the blue player, I don't know. But his position on the map is very nice actually. Okay, so he finally moved out from his base, he's getting some wood. And yeah, this is nice. I think his economy should improve quite soon. What I would do, I would pull all of the workers from the stone and start to get wood from trees.
Yeah, definitely. And then you can save the stone for when you hit IR later on, and then you've got all that resource that's still really close to you. You've got workers that are able to go to your main building to repair. So, you know, later on in the game, so many people have workers all over the map, and they can't get back to their main hall to repair when they're getting attacked. So, you know, think about leaving the resources there in your base and then coming back to them later on with better workers, especially for Asia.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And now he doesn't need food whatsoever. He needs it only for units, but he's not making any units. So he needs a tons of wood and stone to get to the late medieval. So he needs to upgrade what? He needs to upgrade his shipyards or piers and move to late medieval. Okay, he starts to make ballista.
I think that's good because he's going to push his enemy away, and his enemy's going to realise that he's in medieval. I mean, he knows anyway because he started to build towers last time.
And for ballistas, yeah, they are okay. It's definitely a tool how to destroy these towers, but I would, if it's me, I would not do it. I would, at this point, I would just focus on getting to the IR and then use my resources on light cannons.
What do you think about elephant houses?
Oh,
Because it doesn't look like he's used any, and what I do for medieval in the late ages is get the elephant houses and then build 2 or 3 warehouse elephants, and then I don't need to build any warehouses for the whole, well, until IR, late IR.
I'm not sure. To be honest, I have never used them so much. I used them only a few times, and let's put it this way. Warehouse is better, because it's bigger, it has bigger surface area. That means workers they don't have to walk so much. But you have to replace warehouses quite often. So yeah, if you can manage it and always push your elephant closer to the resources, then yeah, I think it's better, but I don't know. I didn't use them so much, so I cannot judge really. Okay, now he has 4 ballistas and he's not using them, so that's also a mistake. But again, I will repeat this quite often. He needs to manage his resources better. He has 9,000 food, he's lacking wood, and he is not getting anything to get to the IR as fast as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the timer in the game?
So we're on 27 minutes.
Okay, so on average I would say that good players, and again on average they would be IR like 25-26 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's still in early middle ages, so he definitely needs like another maybe 10 minutes to get to the IR. Not to mention that he's supply blocked, which is bad. He could just be producing workers, if nothing else. I don't know what his worker count is, but it's never wrong to produce workers. Okay, 60. Yeah, so ideally you should be getting to the IR with 70, 80, maybe 90 workers. It depends on the game, but
Yeah,
60 is definitely not enough.
I agree. Yeah, and he's got, I think it was 10 fishing boats. Oh, 6 fishing boats. So I mean, you can see that 6 fishing boats and 10 Stone Age workers is more than enough for your food resource. So you need those extra 10-20 workers, like you say, just to go on wood, and then you know you've got enough economy to be going all the way through IR with making, you know, your barracks and everything, and an army from medieval if needed if you are getting attacked. So yeah, completely agree. You need 70-80 workers at least for Asia.
Also, what I'm doing in some games is that I make in Bronze Age like 8 to 10 production buildings, usually barracks or archery ranges, and when I'm getting to the late medieval, I destroy like half of them. I max out on my army. I am trying to not to lose my army, and then I just delete half of them, because when you are getting to the IR, you will never use like 10 barracks or 10 production buildings, because anyway you don't have resources to produce units from them. And if he's doing Turkey, there is no way that he would be able to make like snipers from 10 barracks. So yeah, I would definitely go to the IR maybe with 3, 4, because it will allow you, it will let you to be IR much faster. You don't need to upgrade those buildings. And yeah, I think his biggest problem is that he's trying to do everything instead of focusing on one strategy.
That is it. Trying to do everything that there possibly can be done in a game. I mean, although it can be good doing things like that, and you have a lot of fun doing that, testing out each different units. It's just if you're looking to win games and obviously get up to industrial in a reasonable time, you just can't do that. So
yeah,
he's doing all right by knocking Blue's economy though. Definitely, he's pushing him away, which is good.
Yeah, I think he will be soon quite to be able to destroy his main building.
I think that's exactly what he's planning to do. Slowly getting rid of the towers first, but yeah.
Yeah, but again, he's just lucky that he's not being attacked by light tanks, for example, or China, or I don't know, some industrial units that will completely destroy his army.
Yeah, because I've just looked. Sorry to interrupt you, but there's not a single player on the in the game there that's industrial at this point, and usually, half of the game would. Oh, here we go. He's taking out his main building now. So, well, there you go.
Yeah, I think it's the nature of FFA games that usually there is not so many players which are experienced, so it can look easy. But if there would be one good player on this map, he would definitely destroy maybe all of the players.
Oh yeah.
Because quite soon, good player would just, I don't know, produce tanks or PO tanks from India and completely run over everybody. I think we are close to the 30 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong, it can be 30 plus.
32 minutes now.
Yeah, so that's definitely timing for any industrial unit. Yeah, but he should definitely click the light medieval. Did he upgrade all the buildings? I think yes.
Yeah.
But for some reason, because he didn't upgrade them. Okay, he has 10 workers which are still not upgraded. That's why.
See, that's at this point, if you haven't got enough, your population capped at the moment, you need to just upgrade them and get up to late Middle Ages and then move to IR. I mean, it's all good attacking, but you need to be able to advance whilst you're attacking, so that you can lose these units, have some fun whilst you're going up to the ages, and then you'll be prepared to make even better units to attack again with, and so on throughout every age.
Yeah.
It's just all it's all a little bit too late in the game, isn't it? Nearly 34 minutes in, and still in early. If it was double population, it'd be a different story, I think.
Yeah.
Look at the economy now. It's like you've got so much resource.
Yeah, he has to find a way how to use it. And the best way is to get into the late medieval and IR. He's aggressive, which is nice. He's pushing his territory and killing players. But yeah, this can only work in a game where there are new players or players are not so experienced. Right, so he's still not getting to the late medieval. Does he have enough workers? Still not. But he must be losing them somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Can you open the tab with workers?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he has even less than 5 minutes ago. So he keeps losing them somewhere.
No, I mean the only way he's losing his workers, I think, is here.
The trebuchet. Oh my god. So this is the trebuchet game. But yeah, losing workers like this will not help him. He will keep... Okay, now he's going to the late medieval, so that's good.
And I still don't even think he has enough workers.
Well, I think he will lose some. I'm quite certain that he will lose a lot before he reaches IR. Yeah, if those trebuchets will ever hit, we will see.
Yeah, I haven't seen any die yet.
This the one? No.
Yeah, they are bad. People don't use them. It's not a good unit.
No.
So he's aggressive. He killed another player. Yeah, I would not recommend to attack buildings with the what is it, Sipa? Did he upgrade them or not?
Where are we? Yeah, they're upgraded.
Yeah, I would also not recommend to upgrade them. I think it's not worth it for the cost, because their average armor is still pretty low. It's 5.2. Yeah, if you run into longbows or even archers from Asia, they will die quite fast. So what I would do with them, I would just run into the enemy base, kill as much workers as you can, and then just move to the next unit, to the IR unit. I would not like spend resources or so much time on them, because they are really good at killing workers, but that's it. They cannot destroy towers, they cannot destroy any buildings. They are good. They are just good for harassing, nothing else. Yeah, and again, he has a lot of wood, and no iron, so he should just pull workers from the stone to the iron. He needs to learn to manage his eco better, because it's slowing him down so much. Yeah, now he's doing it, okay, he's getting iron from the north, but his eco should be always balanced. You should not have like 40,000 food and 0 wood and 0 iron. You should move your workers from one resource to another as you need it.
Yeah, I agree.
And now he should definitely focus on getting to the IR.
Yeah, when he hasn't even pressed it. Yeah, I mean, because he's focused on getting these cannons and things that he doesn't need to. I mean, all the things that he has here, he has IR in, like, the amount of iron you need for IR he has put down here.
Yeah, and he already produced a lot of ballistas, and he didn't really use them so much. They're just staying there idle. So I don't know why he's making cannons.
I mean, now he's actually starting to use the cannons and ballistas to get rid of those trebuchets, but he should have done that a long time ago. And he is actually on the way to Turkey now as well, so he's getting there. He probably feels he's got enough iron now to do so.
Does he have a vision there? To the left, to the... ah, no. Okay, so he cannot even see that. Yeah. I don't get why he have a vision for the orange player, but he's attacking the red one. Because he's blind here.
Okay, so Bravo might have done well here, I think, like to push on to red, but it just should have been a lot earlier.
Yeah, he's just lucky that the red player is not aggressive and he's quite new to the game, I guess. And also, I think he could die from the sea at any point in the game. I mean, Mike.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
If there are some bombard ships or anything, he would just die. Okay, so in the short time, I think he will kill the red one and probably also the orange on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, if Orange doesn't get any IR units out, then he's not going to have a very good chance, you know. Oh, and he's now upgraded all of his... Okay, I mean, 300 times... I mean, he's wasted 3,000 iron on... What do you think of artillery towers for a defence for Turkey? Because obviously that's what it looks like he's going for.
Yeah, I don't know about that. At this point in the game, he should understand that he doesn't really need it. But yeah, I don't know, maybe he's really worried to be sniped from water.
And obviously at this stage in the game he knows that other players are going to be industrial, so he needs something to be able to counter against, you know, light tanks or any type of heavy units he'll have coming into his base. At least those cannons will be able to do something.
What's the range on the cannon tower? Okay, so bombardier ship can easily kill his main. Yeah, it reminds me the game that you made a video from with the Excalibur, and I don't remember the name of the other player, but do you remember how Excalibur was sniped at the end?
That was a really good fun game to watch. That was.
Yeah, obviously Mike has he has some ships on his own, so he should be able to solve this issue.
Yeah, get rid of that easily enough. And it looks as though 53.5 minutes into the game, he's made it to Turkey.
Okay, what's his worker count?
Okay.
59. Okay, it's not so bad, but it's also not good. But immediately when you reach IR and you know that your eco is weak, you should solve it by making university. Like, I would say minimum is 3. If you can get to the 4 or 5 to get workers ASAP.
Yeah.
And also population upgrade, but I think population upgrade is not a priority because anyway you don't have resources or production buildings to make any IR units.
Yeah, I agree there, yeah, definitely.
And it's also very expensive. You should upgrade your workers and make university. I think that should be a priority.
Yeah.
Okay, so red player is gone.
Yeah, he managed to take out red. I think with the taking out too many workers possibly with the horses.
Yeah, but he gave up, right? Because there is no way that he can kill his main with those units.
Red gave up. So that just leaves orange, yellow and green.
Yeah, I would bet maybe on the green if I could.
And the only reason why I think he's going to win is because he was the first one to get there.
Yeah, but he has tractors, he has some production buildings, he can produce tanks if he wants. Okay, but this dark orange now has a light tank.
Yeah, and let's just see if Mike started to make any IR. Okay, so he's got the cannons coming, that's good. But he needs the snipers to go with him.
He definitely needs more iron. And soon he will run out of food as well.
Yeah, because now he's totally forgotten about the food. From when he used to be on 8,000 food and 13,000 food, he's now totally forgotten about it, so he needs to move that back. Which it looks like he's doing, to be honest.
Yeah. Actually I think he placed the mine over there. On the top. Oh, yeah. Mines are okay, but if you have weak eco, it will not help you so much.
No, exactly. You got to wait a little bit later. I mean, his wood's okay. His wood's doing really good. It's just like you said, the food, but he's starting to sort that out.
Yeah, but no universities. Definitely, he needs to make university. Is he at least producing workers?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, he is.
Population upgrade as well. I mean, it's not a bad time to go for a population upgrade, but like you said, because he hasn't got the eco to create these units, he's not going to be able to utilize it really. Maybe he can wait a little bit longer to get the population upgrade when he's sitting on maybe 5k food instead. But yeah.
Yeah. For the IR, I think the priorities should be upgrade your workers as fast as you can, make universities as fast as you can and produce workers from like 3 or 4 of them, and very important also is to get the resource upgrade in the university.
Yeah, I think that's very important as well. to get that.
And after that, I would say go for the population upgrade, not before.
Yeah. He's actually made a steam debarker, which I never ever get seen used for Turkey.
I've seen it once in the game, and it did pretty much nothing.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. I mean, it's not like having, if you have 5 of them on the sea line, you can have like 5 barracks right outside their base, but I just don't think it's worth it. When the maps, you can just make your way there yourself on land and stuff, you know. I mean, looking at Mike now, he's got no eco.
Yeah, the population upgrade is choking his food income. It will take some time to finish it.
Yeah, and that's not the first time we've seen that in this game either. It's just waiting a little bit longer, I think. Just waiting until you have a little bit more food before clicking that population upgrade. Build a few more workers, you know, before doing it, and then it will help a little bit just to have that little bit more food. And even though you are doing it, it's just all this downtime that you have on 0 is not helping.
Can you move camera a little bit to the right? I just want to see the fish. Yeah, okay, so there is still a lot of fish that he can get. If he would just build shipyard in this location, I think he can also get a lot from the sea as a food income. Okay, so he's going for some D-Day kind of strategy with snipers.
Yeah, I think a little bit too soon though.
Yeah.
So he was doing damage with his medieval ships by the looks of it before.
This will not end well for his snipers. Alright, so yes, his population upgrade, he should produce workers non-stop. Yeah, 60.
Yeah, you need to go up to, like you said before, 80, 90 workers, even 100 workers in IR, until you've got that economy going, and then you can start deleting them off for army units later on, you know, so. But yeah, I think that was his main question, was why is his economy so bad with Turkey? And it's, you know, watching it back, it is just his workers. He just does not have enough workers.
Yeah, it comes to the number of workers, but also he's spending his resources on a lot of useless things, a lot of upgrades that he doesn't need. Upgrading a lot of towers. Now, okay, you can see it now. He's upgrading stables, like to the industrial stables. I wonder for what. He wants to make Zumburaks, or I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I think they're IR too.
he just spent a lot of resources on the buildings and he cannot make any units. And still no universities. Okay, why is Orange attacking him with workers? What is going on here?
And he's got all of his army units in the base.
He sent everything, even all of the workers. Oh.
Oh, he's got a few here collecting iron.
Yeah, and they are going through the gate. Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, so the point was he needs to manage his resources better. He needs to not spend his resources on useless things, and yeah, need more workers, definitely. Like it started at the beginning of the game where he lost so many workers just by blocking himself, I think population blocks, and lack of food. So I think if he would manage to get some standardized build order, which I don't know, he can get from any replay, from any better player, it will help him a lot. He will get maybe plus 10 workers going to the going to the medieval, and from medieval to industrial. And also he lost a lot of workers because they just died. So also he should be, yeah, aware of that. That, yeah, keep it in mind that losing workers is very bad. Like every worker is delaying your IR on average by like 15 seconds, maybe more.
That's what you
So if you lose 20 workers, yeah, it's several minutes that you lose.
Exactly. It's not good. He needs to keep an eye on him, doesn't he? And there's like weird warehousing things here. Like, yeah, he's got 3,000 wood, but just build another warehouse, get it down, and then you don't have to worry. Move these over, and keep your workers together. Like, they seem to be like everywhere at the moment. So you've got 8 there, 2 there, some more over here.
Yeah, what he's doing right is that I don't see any idle workers so much. So when he has some idle, I think he can quite fast to get them working again. At least I hope he will not keep these 12 idle.
Yeah, as soon as you make.
Now when I said it, but
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
but throughout the game I didn't see so many idle workers.
What do you mean? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. He did seem quite good at making them work and things, but yeah. So it looks as though orange was taking out green, even though you said that was your bet for this game.
Yeah, he was my favorite, but not anymore, obviously.
So this orange guy, even though he's a bit late, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, in this game everybody's late, so it's not such a big problem for him. And I think, yeah, eventually when he comes with the army of howitzers, there is nothing that Mike can do. Even now he's pushing the dark orange.
Yes, it's good to get him out. I mean, he's repairing now as well. And I can also notice he's on the way to IR2 with absolutely 0 iron. And you need to stop that and just stop the upgrade and focus more workers on iron, really. You've got the population for it. You just need, it is just more workers, that's all you need.
I'm not sure, can you check his university if he finished the upgrade? I think not. Okay, now he's doing it. But it's really late.
You know, that's got to be one of the first upgrades you get going into IR, like any other warehouse upgrade. Like, you know, firewood ropes in the very first warehouse. You need to make sure you get that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so now he's starting to focus on iron again. He's building iron mine here, but unfortunately that's going to get taken out very quickly.
Yeah, for every player who wants to improve, just try to make some exercise that every game, if you try to never reach 0 with any resources. If you reach 0, there is something wrong. You are choking your eco, and usually it means that you cannot produce any units. Yeah, I remember myself when I was playing against Taste Great in our game. It was double pop, and it was quite even until I clicked on the unit which cost iron, and I have 0 iron. So my queue in all production buildings, it was full with this unit, and I cannot produce it. And yeah, I couldn't figure it out why I'm not producing any units for like 2 minutes, and it cost me the game. And he was not pressured by any player, basically, this game. A little bit at the beginning from the blue, but he was able to take him down very fast. And then he was the one who is aggressive. So he had a lot of time to manage his eco and fix his eco and go to the IR with like 80 workers. I think if he would be able to do it, then he would like dominate this game. Yeah, I think Orange has just too many howitzers at this point. He should spread them a little bit more, but all in all, he just needs to push in and kill everything.
I mean, you can even split them just by, using this new formation pin. So you just press that and it spreads them out for you.
Yeah, it helps a lot actually with the explosive change. How the explosions works now. It's a big difference if you split or don't split.
I mean, Mike's not doing a very bad job in holding these back, but he should just have more. He's only got 93 or 89 population out of 250 that he could potentially have at this point. And if he'd have saved the time, maybe not pushing orange down here, he could have worked on a nice eco. Orange would have taken out green, and then he would have been able to defend against orange and go on to potentially win the game.
Well, maybe he will win the... Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Yeah, but with 80 population, doesn't look so great for him.
And he's built, yeah, so you just stick to cannons at this point. I think the game's finished. Okay, the game's finished.
Ah, alright.
So it looks as though Bravo Mike did give up on the ends. I mean, he could have won that. He had the resources.
What I recommend really, get the replay of some good player and watch his first 3 minutes in the game. What he is doing step by step. Because if you can get this right, it will beat your progression by a lot in the late game. And it's the easiest things that you can do. Just get the replay, ask X Factor or Taste Grade or doesn't matter who, just some of the better players, and I'm sure that they will provide a replay and just copy what they do in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, and then once you got an idea of what you know how to do it and the build order yourself, you can start changing it into the ways you want to do. You can test to see if the vision go better there, or if you wait until medieval for vision. These little things you can add into your game, and you'll only get better with more hours that you play. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the only way to get better is to play and to watch other people that have played a lot longer than you. So yeah, it was a good replay to watch. Hopefully we helped a little bit. Well, definitely you helped. Seeing it from a professional's point of view in a game, letting them know where they've gone wrong. Hopefully it is going to help them in the long run. And yeah, if they listen to you and just watch the replays, yeah, they'll only get better.
Yeah, and watch Donnie's videos.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So we had a great time watching that replay, and thank you very much to Bravo Mike for allowing us to review it. Hopefully we helped you out in what you were doing wrong a little bit, and I think all you need is some more workers and you'll be able to destroy your enemy with Turkey in no time. You actually played the game really well, but it's just all a little delayed. Try and focus on keeping your town hall as active as possible and those warehouses and workers upgraded, apart from the Stone Age ones. And just try and keep an eye on them, make sure they don't die and things like that. Thank you very much to Marmelaaada for taking the time out of his day to join me for this replay, and I very much look forward to doing more with you in the future. And it's good because I also learned a thing or two from it as well. If you enjoyed this video, then press that like button, comment below anything at all for that monthly giveaway, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel with those notifications on to not miss out on anything that goes on around here. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, peace!